Welcome. Welcome to this month podcast. My name is Windsor Lindor. I am a certified executive life coach here in Monterey, California. I am grateful for the opportunity to share my perspectives here in this podcast in reference to balance, harmony, and fulfillment. A script version of today's podcast would also be posted in my blog. You can find it on windsorlindor.com or lindorconsulting.com. To start, allow me to invite you to take a moment to reflect on the following statements and questions. I will start with the statements. The first statement, I want you to take a moment and think about this. That is, each minute you spend doing things in your life that you do not desire and worrying about the future, is regretting the past as well, guess what happened? You are emitting negative energy, and there you will not find balance. The second statement I'd like you to reflect on is this. If you are finding something that is only fulfilling you, or that is only fulfilling to you, then you would not find balance and harmony as well. Let me go ahead and offer you these questions and for you to reflect on. It's just two questions, okay? Not much. Very simple. How well do you take care of yourself? And the last question, why do you want to become receptive to the seeds of fulfillment and balance? Well, with these two questions and the two statements, I'd like you to think about the path to personal fulfillment. What does it require? From my perspective, the path to personal fulfillment and balance requires that we make conscious decisions, those that will lead us to honor taking action on desires that are internally focused, generated from our essential self and not from the mask we show the world. But there's another one that we must honor as well. Operating out of a higher level of consciousness and spending the time to what? To fill up a cup. By doing so, we can more easily share a moment of joy with others. We must also building our lives to include what honors our core values. And lastly, and not least, tapping into our full potential for a life of fulfillment, a life of prosperity, and self-empowerment. I strongly believe it's critical to approach fulfillment where we are committed to attain the freedom from the psychological structure of society. There we could achieve self-empowerment. But it doesn't end there. We must also attain the freedom of thought, expansion of perspectives, and enriching our human experiences through emotional competence to create a life of meaning, a life of purpose, satisfaction, and conscious transformation. Yes, see that life from my end calls us to engage it to choices that will lead us to allow absolutely nothing nothing to stand in our way of creating a highly compelling vision and effective strategies for a life of balance, a life of peace, a life of harmony. Well, balance, harmony, fulfillment. Seriously, if we truly want these elements in our lives, we must do something radically. That is, we must take a radical approach to heal our emotional pains and raise our emotional intelligence quotient. And obviously, we must also tap into our commitment to overcome any unexpected change that life throws at us. Well, with all these things, there's a question that we must ask ourselves. For a fact, I'm going to ask that question to you now, directly, you, the listeners. When will you choose to cultivate balance, harmony, and fulfillment among all the aspects of your life? Well, as you think about that question, let me go ahead and offer you this gentle challenge. Challenge where you must do what you must to identify and understand how you must take care of yourself. Yeah, mentally, physically, and spiritually. You must also spread your focus fairly equally. That is, do what you must to spread your focus fairly equally among the different areas of your life. 3, do what you must to reclaim ownership of the context of you and your power to choose how you express who you are in your life. 4, you must be willing to reassess yourself on a daily basis and set smart goals in all areas of your life. 5, each day, you are called to embrace the good things that come to you in life and gratitude. And 6, focus on continuous personal development and become the mental architect of your own personal transformation. 7, and last, you do what you must to learn to work through life's challenges as you unleash your creativity and bring meaning to your life. My friends, if you can do these 7 things, and harmony and maintaining a space where you are always engaged in what you want to do and do it with a sense of fulfillment, my friends, you have found your balance. You have found harmony as well. So with that said, I want to thank you for listening. And do feel free to reach out if you have any questions about fulfillment, balance, and harmony, to visit lindorconsulting.com to contact me. As for now, may prosperity and fulfillment be with you well into your human journey, and may you live up to your highest human calling. You may even ask me why, and I submit to you, because the life you desire awaits. A life of balance, a life of fulfillment and harmony. Be well and prosperous.